Well, hello and welcome to today's video. We're going to be talking about what is called the determinant. So we've been talking about matrices, how to add, subtract, scalar multiplication. We talked about multiplication. We talked about what a square matrix was. That was on your last vocabulary. Remember, a square matrix is exactly like it sounds. Anything that is the same dimensions, rows by columns on that. So if it has the exact same rows as columns, so if we were doing examples, that would be a 2 by 2. This would be a 3 by 3, and of course you could go with 4 by 4 and so forth, which also follows along with our systems when we call them 2 by 2s, meaning we're using 2 variables, 2 equations. A 3 by 3, we're using 3 variables, 3 equations. So that is our how we're going to number those or count those. Anyway, square matrix, and what we're going to talk about again today is the determinant. Okay, and the determinant is actually very easy to find, and it's going to help us solve systems, and I'll also show you how you can find it on your calculator. But when you go to do the determinant, a lot of times you will see just DETA. That is one way you'll see it. Or you'll see it, it'll actually look like the absolute value bars on just a number, or it could be in over a matrix. Okay, so you'll see it one or the other. So a determinant of a 2 by 2, that is called a second order again on there. And the way that we find the determinant, so I'm going to write it this way, the determinant of A in this case, it is A times D minus B times C. So it's very similar what you would say a proportion, maybe, where we're going to kind of cross multiply, but then we subtract those two numbers. You do need to memorize that, AD minus BC, something very easy. Okay, so let's just look at an example here. I'm going to multiply, and subtract. So my answer would be a negative 4 times a negative 10 minus 3 times 5, and that's going to give me my determinant. I do want you to, again, write out that step, because again, if you, which happens a lot, multiply wrong, get a sign wrong or something of that nature, I can still see what you've done. Okay, and so in this case, the determinant of A is 25. Okay, so let's try another one here. So a negative 6 times a negative 2 minus a negative 3 times 11. So 12 plus double negatives, 33. So this is going to give me what, 45? Okay, and that is all that we need to do. So that's how easy it is to find the determinant of a 2 by 2.